Good evening, everyone. I hope everybody's doing well today. And I have a book to share with you today. This is one of my class's favorite authors, Jan Brett, and it's Honey, Honey Lion. This is a story from Africa. Now, she has written several books. You may have read them during the year, but I'd like to share this one with you tonight. Has beautiful illustrations of all the different animals. And one of the things that we really like about Jan Brett's books, when you read, you're going to have the side panels. And when you get a chance to read her books, try to look at those side panels too. All right, so let's begin tonight. Honey, Honey Lion. In Africa, the honey guide and the honey badger are partners when it comes to honey. The little bird is the honey guide, follows a bee to its hive, and then she leads the honey badger. So here's your honey badger, and this is your honey guide. She leads the honey badger there to break open the hive with its big, strong claws. Together, they share the sweetness, and that is the way it has always been. So here's the honey badger, and here's your honey guide. Now, these are the side panels. When you get a chance to get some of her books, always study the side panels because it's telling you part of the story also. Maybe this day Badger was hungrier than usual. Maybe he forgot about Honey Guide, who showed him the way. Or could he have been thinking, my strong claws do all the hard work? Whatever the reason, that day, Badger did not share. Honeyguide scolded Badger as he waddled back to the jackberry tree, his tummy almost touching the ground. She fussed and fumed as he tried to fit into his burrow. Finally, she cried out for all the animals to hear, no fair, no fair. Soon, all the guinea hens were broadcasting the news. Honey God is in a major rage. But Badger didn't hear. He was sound asleep, smiling, snoring, and hiccuping from his big meal. Rumph! Badger roared out the loudest hiccup of all, and its deep, low rumble gave Honey Guide an idea. The next morning, Badger woke up hungry, his tummy flat as a pancake. That's when Honey Guide flew by, heading for the great gray baobab tree. Honey, 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 she cried, grinning. A little bird zigzagged over its large roots. Pitter-patter, pitter-patter. Badger ran after her. Pitter-patter. Honeyguide flew low across the waterhole. Splish, splash. Badger paddled after her. Splish, splash. Honeyguide glided to the top of the termite mound and bounded on one foot. Sprung. Badger scrambled up to the top and bounced over. Sprung. Honeyguide landed on a hollow log. It echoed as she stomped along it. Boom, boom. Badger hurried to catch up. Boom, boom. Next, Honey Guy flitted through a stand of papyrus. Tall, dry reeds waved back and forth, clickety click. Badger traipsed along, muttering, "Where is the honey?" The papyrus rattled as he went by. Clickety click. Honey Guide led him through a field of golden bristlegrass. Swish, swish. Badger huffed and puffed, but the thought of the delicious meal waiting for him kept him going. Swish, swish. By now, Badger was tired and wet, itchy and sore, but he didn't slow down because Honey Guide was just ahead of him. She flashed her rings and fanned her tail and dove under the cacao tree. Badger charged in after her, smiling triumphantly. "Honey! Honey! Lion!" Look where Badger is going. He doesn't look too happy, does he? "Lion, lion, lion!" Badger turned on his tail and ran. Swish, swish, through the grass, clicky, click, through the papayas, boom, boom, over the hollow log. Sprung over the termite mound, splish, splash, across the water hole, pitter, patter, over the papaya trees. Badger dashed into his burrow. Honey Guy cheered. In a flash, Badger was far from the entrance as he could be. Right after him was Lion's huge paw batting the air, but he could not reach him. And that's the closest any animal could be to an angry lion and live to tell about it. That evening, Mongoose squeaked to Elephant, who trumpeted to Hippo, who bellowed to Warthog, who squealed to Bishop Bird, who piped to Hyena, who whooped to Zebra, who snorted to Giraffe, who was overheard by Guinea Pig, who bugled it far and wide. It was the Bush Telegraph, and it said, "If Honey Guide leads you to a beehive, be sure and reward her, or next time she will lead you to a lion." I wonder if Honey Badger learned his lesson. I hope you enjoyed Honey, Honey, Lion by Jan Brett. And if you enjoyed this book, you might want to check out and see if you can find some other books by our author, Jan